Girl, the Brooklyn Beckham saga continues because now we have some insight of the inappropriate dance that Victoria Beckham did with her son. Like, this is crazy, and we need to talk about it. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. If you are new here, well, welcome to Beverly Troop, where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you have not done it yet and you are part of the old crew, make sure to go to the notifications, turn it off, and turn it on again. You just have to do it once, but just to make sure, because you know that with all of my YouTube drama, girl, we need to do what we need to do. Am I right? Okay, guys, so let's talk about this mess. Yesterday, the world was like shaking, physically shaking, when Brooklyn Beckham decided to break his silence after years of allegations and rumors that he and his wife, Nicola, was or were, I don't know, the black sheeps who hated David and Victoria Beckham, and that they were the bad people, and they were like bashing them and bashing them and bashing them. And Brooklyn got tired. He did a 6-page statement on social media. If you have not watched that video, go to my video from yesterday. Everything is in there, because that statement, just that statement, I was like, damn, like, bitch, it was hard. Like, you can feel the hate for his parents, especially for Victoria Beckham. I was like, when you hate your own mother this way, bitch, something is wrong. Something is wrong, because this is not normal, especially because, you know, like, boys and moms are usually like closer. But this is like to another level. The things that he said about Victoria on that statement, it was insane. But now, one of the things that a lot of people were asking, and like everyone is kind of like going crazy asking about it, is because on the statement, he says that during the wedding, right, from Brooklyn and Nicola, there was a 500 guest wedding, right? And they had this very special, of course, romantic dance between Brooklyn and Nicola, right? They rehearsed it for weeks. It was supposed to be, I don't know, imagine like dancing to Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran, lights, like beauty everywhere. It was supposed to be like a magical thing, right? Well, all of that got hijacked by Victoria Beckham. And Victoria makes sure that that dance never happened, and instead she went on and started dancing with her song in a way that it has been said by Brooklyn it was extremely uncomfortable and inappropriate. And I'm just thinking, what do you mean with inappropriate? What kind of dance can a mom do on her son that it will be inappropriate and like extremely uncomfortable, unless you are literally like twerking on her dick? You know, it's kind of like, what does this mean? You know, like, where are we? Like, what is happening, right? Well, sources are talking, and even though we don't have any footage, and Brooklyn says that we probably will never see any footage of that wedding ever, because it was the worst moment of their lives, to the point that they are thinking about just redoing their vows to have their own wedding, to forget about that day. Well, that is not gonna stop people from talking, okay? So listen to what sources are saying, guys, because this is wild. This is wild. Okay. So as you know, everything starts because Mark Anthony was, I guess, one of the people's like singing or whatever. And at the moment that it was supposed to be announced that first dance between Brooklyn and Nicola, Mark Anthony went over there, and it says, Mark says, I want you to dance with your mother. At that moment, Victoria gets up on a stage and she wrapped her arms around Brooklyn, nuzzles into his neck, and start dancing. And she was dancing with him very inappropriately. I'm thinking like, and smelling like his neck and be like, pheromones, this is my son. You will never take him away from me, bitch. Girl, I mean, this is so creepy on so many levels. Then it says, it was meant to be the big romantic first dance. It was determined, I don't know, especially specifically for Nicola and Brooklyn. Nicola, at that moment, ran out crying. And the Beckham's side of the room, they all start cheering and applauding and screaming and like being like, yes, we made her cry, bitch. And the other side of the room, which was the Pelts, they were all quiet, shocked, in disdain. Like they were like, what the F is happening over here? Like, what is going on over here? And then it says, Nicola's friends run after Nicholas and they start talking to her and they say, you have to go back down. Her face was all swollen because she was crying so hard. And she finally came down and was sad the entire evening. It was so heartbreaking. Can you imagine on your own wedding day? But to be very honest with you, if I was Nicola and I'm seeing her doing all of that, I will play her own game and I will be like, oh, you want to live for the cameras? I'm going to make you live for the cameras. I will have gone over there, separate that bitch from my man and start twerking on his dick and showing her I'm going to give her what you are never going to be able to give him. Bitch, you know. And then I just push her. I don't know, or I just like drag her, grab her by the hair and being like, oh, you wanna be so posh, bitch? Boom, boom, boom. Of course none of that happened, you know, but like I'm just saying, like, these people are too polite, bitch. Do you think that I am gonna put with all of this shit after allegedly you cancel my wedding dress that I was so excited to wear only 11 hours before the wedding? Bitch, no. And Brooklyn, I'm so sorry, but you know, where are your balls? I will have been like, this is my wife. Security, please escort this bitch out from here because she is sexually harassing me at this point. Oh my God. But of course, I think like for so long, I don't know if he craves that also mother attention. I don't know what it is. You know, of course, there are people who are not believing Brooklyn as well. There are people who are saying that, you know, maybe he has something to do. But there are footage now also going around of Brooklyn trying to make them be together for I think for a photo op or something, or some red carpet, and it was so uncomfortable. Victoria literally gave her bag. Like, the whole thing is just bad. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but like, you know, like, Victoria hates this Nicola. However, there are people who are defending Victoria as well, you know, saying that Nicola is a horrible human being, that they have been, you know, on her environment, and that she's disrespectful, that she's horrible, that she's a bad person, but da. Girl, the saga continues. Anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below. How do you feel about all of this? And if you're gonna get all the tea related to the pop culture streets, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.